Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, the voice you know with the news you trust studio. Sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Morgan Anderson. It's 51 degrees outside and cloudy with wind gusts making it really feel like 35 degrees. In Athens County, we're seeing off and on patches of rain come through the area. Our low for tonight is 43 degrees. Taking a look at your agricultural headlines, ag lawmakers push for more permanent 45Z, more robust RFS. Ag lawmakers on Capitol Hill are pushing for more favorable and permanent 45Z clean fuel tax credits and a more robust renewable fuel standard. A bipartisan Senate bill would extend the 45Z clean fuel tax credit for 7 years beyond its end of 2027 lapse, providing certainty needed to boost investment, jobs, and ag markets. Biofuel groups are asking the Treasury Department to integrate climate-smart farm practices into 45Z needed for sustainable aviation fuel to take off and prop up prices for corn and other feedstocks. Meanwhile, ag lawmakers like Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley seek higher renewable volume obligations, or RVOs, in the much-delayed update of the renewable fuel standard.
The best thing the administration can do right now is raise RVO levels, including biomass-based diesel, to 5 3/10 billion gallons a year.
Grassley says the figure in the last administration was 3.1 billion gallons, forcing the closure of some biodiesel plants. He and 15 other senators wrote EPA to ask for a multi-year RFS rule to give the biofuel and ag industries, quote, certainty at a time of promises of government checks to farmers to offset tariff retaliation.
Let me repeat, farmers want their money from the marketplace, not from the federal treasury.
A robust RFS combined with a favorable 45Z tax credit could add billions of gallons of new biofuel demand, boosting corn and soybean demand and prices. Growth Energy estimates a 10% premium price on corn grown under 45Z and $21 billion plus 192,000 jobs added to the U.S. economy. Next up for your news, the USDA has warned its 100,000 plus employees that major staff cuts are coming. Offices will be closed and people will be forced to relocate if they want to keep their jobs. USDA employees have been given the option to quit with up to 6 months in pay if they choose to take it, citing the president's executive order in February implementing the Department of Government Efficiency Workforce Optimization Initiative. The memo warned of more cuts to come. Quote, while final plans are still under development, USDA aims to be transparent about what employees can expect, end quote. USDA plans to further reduce the size of the workforce and consolidate offices. That includes moving more people out of Washington, D.C., or the National Capital Region, so staff can be, quote, closer to farmers, ranchers, foresters, and consumers we serve. That was your agricultural headline for today. You can find all this and more at ocj.com. I'm Morgan Anderson. This is the Ohio AgNet. Let's check in with our afternoon weather update from meteorologist Ryan Martin, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com.
It's a dry afternoon, but it's a chilly one. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick look at that Ohio forecast update. Cold air blasting through the Great Lakes right into Ohio for the balance of this afternoon. We've got a lot of clouds around. I won't rule out some spits and sprinkles. I don't think there's much precipitation, just the cold air here. Clouds will break up overnight tonight, and tomorrow I think we're not quite as cold, mostly due to the fact that sunshine is going to help, but also this cold core is moving farther to the east. Temperatures really moderate on a Thursday. That's ahead of our next weather system that shows up Thursday night, Friday. Right now I'm looking at scattered rain showers early Friday in the north, and then seeing stuff move through the rest of the state Friday night through Saturday. All in, all done, up to 3/4 of an inch of rain coming. A second batch early next week. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. Now let's recap how the markets closed, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. May corn down 3 3/4 at 4.81 1/4 cents. December corn up 2 1/4 at 4.64 1/4. March corn up 2 1/4 at 4.76 1/4. May beans down 5 3/4 at 10.36. November beans up a penny and a quarter at 10.29 3/4. January beans up a penny and a quarter at 10.41 1/4. July wheat down 5 3/4 cents at 5.56. September wheat down 6 1/4 at 5.70 1/4. And December wheat down 6.5 cents at 5.92 3/4 cents. April live cattle up 85 cents at 204.80. June live cattle up 72.5 cents at 199.80. August live cattle up $1.02.5 at 196.85. May lean hogs up 25 cents at 88.20. June lean hogs up 5 cents at 95.17.5. July lean hogs down 2.5 at 95.47.5. May feeder calves up $1.57.5 at 282.52.5. August feeder calves up 210 at 288.25. September feeder calves up 205 at 287.47.5. May Class 3 milk up 35 cents at $17.99. June Class 3 milk up 19 cents at $17.42. And July Class 3 milk up 11 cents at $17.87. Those were your afternoon closing markets for today. You can find all that and more when you head on over to OCJ.com. I'm Morgan Anderson. You're listening to the Ohio AgNet.